I mean, Tia was a bit loud for me, but I think I had her turned up from last night because you're quiet at night. And then during the day, when I barely see you, you're a loud, you're a fucking loud gremlin child.
Tia
I'm
is
so
one.
sorry.
Yeah, Tia is one of those nighttime whisperers. But sadly, we are not being able to show this off today, since at least for them Americans, this is a daytime show. And with this, hello and welcome everybody to the AWKWARDCast, where ANY and Keyframe wonder about random drivel. And today the random drivel is Keyframe's question: why did I do that? Why did I come here? I could have had a nice relaxing day.
I could have taken the full month off.
Yeah, you could have.
I could have just said, Max, no podcasts in August. I need that. It is summer vacation. But no, I was like, Chrissy, you owe it to your fans, all 12 of them, that we to do at least one show in the month, so people know that you're alive and that you don't hate each other. As if they don't watch anything else with us.
Because otherwise people
look at
couldn't
our
tell that we do not hate each other.
Exactly. Now, in retrospect, I wonder if they deserve that. But now we're here.
True, but it's not just you who is here and me who is here. Somebody else is here too.
Oh, really?
It's the GlitchyBits! Hello, Tia, and welcome back to the show. How are you doing?
I am doing wonderful. I had some decent sleep. Got up, was planning on having a strawberry, but I was like, wait, get back upstairs.
And is that you running? Do you have little hands and feet? Just.
Indeed, it is. You will see that in about 4 days.
It's like a duck walking across a hardwood floor with their little flippers, just
oh, here I come.
You have seen the gremlin self-portraits she did of herself, so of course she has little
Yes, I've seen the gremlin self-portraits. She made them based off mine. She's my Ahsoka. Like, she's my Padawan.
They were
and
inspired.
I'm very proud of her. Yes.
Oh, shucks.
Well,
and now that you have completely brown hair, no one's going to say that we're clones of each other anymore, Tia. Isn't that great?
Thank God! No, I'm kidding.
I know. Well, that was one of the world's oldest jokes, and I'm glad it's dead. Because this color ain't going away.
But yeah,
I dyed my hair.
Since you haven't been with us too often, Tia, and I totally would not ask you if you would otherwise, but please do remind all of us, who are you, what do you do, and why should people care? And I forgot where I put my shortcut.
Who am I? Who am I, actually? I don't remember myself. I'm just gonna take a whack at it, a little shot in the dark. I am Tia. You could call me GlitchyBits, bitch, that hoe, doesn't really matter. I do digital art sometimes for myself, and I take commissions every blue moon. And you should care because I don't know why the hell else. Don't really care about much, so.
I mean,
I'm just amazing. That's why you should care.
I guess also if you are a connoisseur of either the fish girl or the lengthy. Whoa! Hello, Instagram. Oh
yeah,
no.
You can't click on a full picture of Instagram unless you're logged in.
I didn't click any pictures. I just kept scrolling.
If you're a fan of fish girls or lengthy, monkey wrench stuff,
yeah, or lengthy dudes,
or stinky rat men appreciation,
that was
all
right
that
term.
Tia draws.
Yes.
Wait till some. You know how there's a zodiac astrological signs. That's that. But it's when Tia gets a hyperfixation on one of her comfort characters. For March through April, it could be Doofenshmirtz. Mm-hmm. Through April through August, it could be the devil from Cuphead.
Yeah.
We don't know.
or the guy from the thingy that you just mentioned. I forgot the name of the show.
Yeah. Monkey. God,
yes.
You have the memory of a walnut. Monkey wrench. It could be. It could, I got that
Sometimes
from
it's
Jenna.
even Scrooge McDuck.
Scrooge McDuck.
Sometimes, very briefly.
The Gilbert Gottfried beetle from Fumbleina. Fucking the Norm McDonald from Klaus. You never know what flavor you're getting. Tia is like a Baskin Robbins 31 flavors of.
Ah, it happened again.
Hey, that character. That's why we love it.
Whoa, it got even worse now.
Aw.
Now we completely lost everything. Instagram doesn't like me. No.
Well, I mean,
well.
of course, Instagram doesn't like you. You don't have an account.
Yeah, but I also don't
Join
like
us.
Instagram. Fuck that shit.
Instagram's so much better than Twitter, though.
Oh, Twitter
You don't
is Twitter is cesspool. So this is like
I know, but
comparing.
Instagram. I've been on Instagram so much more than Twitter recently. You just put up a picture. You only get stuff from the people you follow. If you want to explore things, it's usually dogs or TV shows. It's so much better. And if you're an artist, everything is curated in one place. You don't have to go through a mound of people retweeting a bunch of stuff that has nothing to do with the account.
You know what?
Great.
You're absolutely right. And I believe my biggest follower base is actually on
Yeah, that's
Instagram.
perfect.
So
Perfect representation of what Tia is all
No.
about.
Yes.
Memes,
Perfect.
and longboys.
Wow. But yes.
Why we?
But yes, Tia. Before we just shame you for the next hour, I guess. What have you been up to recently? You got back recently from Florida and survived.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah. Also, feel free to shame me as much as I want. I love that shit. But, yeah, I got back from Florida.
It's not shaming, it's confusion. That's just in the tone of shaming.
Yeah, I did get back from Florida. It was just planned to be a 2-week getaway with my lovely partner, Jacob Behrens, who voices the main character, well, one of the main characters in Monkey Wrench. Go check out Monkey Wrench by Zarel. Wow, that is the most I've ever done anything in my entire life. I've traveled the most in these past 7 months that I've been away from the previous home, and holy shit, it's done me a lot of good. But yeah, Florida was definitely amazing. It definitely lived up to its name of it being the rainiest place ever.
It's a swamp people decided to inhabit, so I'm not surprised.
It's lovely. It's what I love. I love the rain. I love thunder. I love lightning, and there was tons of that. But yeah, my little excursion was extended a week because I thought I caught the lovely Delta variant of the wonderful disease. I'm acting wonderful.
You got the Delta Airlines?
Spoiler alert, I did not catch it. It was just a little cold. So
good. We're happy
so
for
we decided to extend my stay about a week. So I'm like, yes, another week with the lovely Jacob Behrens
and his dumb dog
and his dumb amazing dog. I love Gus
dog is
so much.
big,
I even have a magnet of him that his sister made. So I'll definitely show that afterwards because it's so cute.
Yeah, his dog is big. His dog is dumb. And his dog is old. That's the
He's
great
just an
combination.
old, confused man.
It's like he doesn't know where he is. It's like Marbles.
Exactly.
He doesn't know where he is. Jacob's just his home. If he looks at Jacob, he knows everything's all right. He doesn't need to know where he is.
Yeah.
Every time we see him, it's just, here comes the dude. Hello, dude. Welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah, but yeah, you could talk more about your week, and Max can transfer to his. I need to go into a dark room for a bit, or else I'm gonna get sick.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll hold on the
Max, will you
fort.
text me when you're done with your week segment, so you guys don't have to stall for hours. I have my phone.
Okay, will do.
Dear. Okay, feel better.
I should
yeah.
have a placeholder pick in there. But yeah.
Oh, I feel bad for her. Yeah, definitely. I did so much over that 3 weeks, just binge watching at least 2 shows. I think the should I say that for the media thing?
It depends on if this is your media you want to talk about in the media section, then yes, please keep it. But if not, then fire away.
I'll talk about it in my media section because
Okay,
that's
fair.
literally the only thing that I really did
Yeah, then don't
have to pertain to media.
don't waste it on the weak section then.
I promise I won't.
Okay. Yeah.
But
so anything else going on in your life besides Florida and watching a singular media since you were here last time?
well, I'm in about 4 days. I'll be heading to Burbank to spend time with some amazing people, including Key. But we're gonna be seeing Lupin the Third, the First in theaters again because why the hell not?
As a not really Lupin fan, I can say it's a pretty damn fun movie.
It really is. Having seen it about 4 times by now, adding on to the 5th come this 26th. It's creative. It's beautifully animated. The voice actors are amazing. So yeah, whoever hasn't seen it yet, see it because it's so good.
It's the good shit. It's true.
Mm-hmm. But no, I think that's pretty much all that I have going on for me this week.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to remember if anything specific happened in my since I was last on the show. I'm trying to remember any changes to my life that kept me up during nights, made me clean up poop in the morning and in the middle of the day. I wonder. Anything. Denim, do you remember any changes to that could have occurred in recent history?
I feel like there was something, but I can't quite put my finger on it. It's slipping through my fingers like noodles or something.
So,
oh my god, they're so cute.
They are cute right now because they are still super sleepy because we just ripped them out of their sleep. But we adopted. Those are by their current names Elliot and Eddie. Even so, because those names are too similar and it's so hard to remember who just did what. Oh no, he's war dancing now. Oh no, this is not good. We are considering renaming them. We plan to put basically a call out for ideas on Twitter for days now, but we keep getting distracted and whatnot. So keep your eyes peeled on my Twitter if you have great ideas for names for 2 dudes. One of them a little bit of a sly, snarky asshole who looks you cold in the eyes while he's pooping next to the litter box, and a very sneaky one who usually gets mistaken for the dummy. He's a little bit more playful and seems to be a little bit easier to impress. But he's a fucking mastermind. So we are in the context of toilet training Elliot with treats and whatnot. He has figured out if he just runs to the litter box, stands in there for a second, lifts his tail, and then jumps out, he's like, treat, treat, treat. And we're like, you didn't do anything. Okay, jumps back in, stands there again for a second. Now, okay, do I get a treat now? No, you still didn't do anything. Standing in there with your tail lifted does not count as using the litter box. So he is smart in his own way. And
in his own way.
Yeah, oh yeah. And this is we got them today 2 weeks ago, right? And it was a little bit adjustment. We are still in an adjustment period. They kept us really well going. I'm not even sure if and what else. Oh Jesus, so much yawning here. Anything else that probably happened in the last 3 weeks has been overshadowed by just them being here. I only now just remembered that I actually have seen Suicide Squad in the meantime, but I didn't pick it as my media, so But yes, this happened as well, but Noodles kept overshadowing everything. So yeah, that is basically my recent weeks, and I guess I sent a quick message to Key now that the media section is, that I'm done with my week.
Oh my gosh! Congratulations on your 2 new little bundles of joy.
Well, we also like to call them shitbags because often enough they are loaded with shit and like to drop it. Oh no!
Well, so am I, but Jacob keeps me.
Oh no! He's waking up! Whoa! Down here, plop. And now he's so much for waking up. He's just crawling back under the blanket. Great.
I'm actually surprised you guys went through it that fast.
That's the thing. Besides showing off the noodles, there was not much that did happen, or that I can remember from happening in the last 3 weeks because it all got taken over. Yeah.
My dude, I don't do shit, so I'm living the life of a hermit.
Thank you, Odie, for this picture of a cat dressed in a taco. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Odie does. Our good old Charlie does a really nice thing that he just sends me videos and pictures of dogs or rabbits or stuff that he finds around his when I feel sad.
What the hell?
Oh, did I not?
No. You did fine. I did weird stuff. Okay, there it is. Bloop, 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 bloop.
But yes,
Why
the noodles are really cute. I hear a lot about them. Mostly about them being little shits when it comes.
And
no pun intended when it comes to litter box stuff. But yeah, anyways, it's my day now.
Yeah, or maybe last mention, if you are interested in noodles, either follow my Twitter or come into my Discord server. We have a room, a #noodles, where all the stuff is. But yeah, now I shut up and it's all Yuki. And the kitty. And the
yes.
Neko.
I'm glad that it's my turn because it's so important because my life is just one big TV show. No one told you that would be days of our. No one told me it would be Days of Our Lives or General Hospital or whatever daytime crap people watch. But no, there's good stuff that happened in my week. I'm just being a piss baby. I mean, okay, the one thing I could say is we tried a new thing on 3 Idiots, and it went so fucking well. So I think I'll talk about that, because I think that was the most notable thing that's actually interesting to other people. The only other interesting thing that happened was part of one of my hyperfixations, which is nail stuff, and I know that whenever I talk about it on this show, people get really annoyed, so I don't know if I can. Out of principle? It's art. It's literally painting. So, because Chrissy doesn't spend $90 on frivolous things. $90. She does spend $90 on limited edition collection packs from a YouTuber brand she likes. That's valuable. I mean, Tia's not complaining because I'm going to be painting her nails when she gets here.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I'm really good at it. I guess that's the other thing I could talk about in my week that's not 3 Idiots was I've been bullied the past 2 weeks. Don't smile like that, Max. You're part of the problem.
I mean...
Wait.
What?
Reminder that Taco Cat spelled backwards is Taco Cat. I mean, that's really fitting, Denim, given that the brand is called Hollow Taco, so it is a taco. And I think one of the shade names actually is named after the YouTuber's cat, so Taco Cat.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah. No, I've been bullied the past 2 weeks, guys, and I need you, my army, to help me defend myself against these terrible assailants.
They definitely will side with you and not with the bullies once they hear what it's all about.
Yeah, so I've been following a YouTuber for many years. I've been a fan of this YouTuber named Helluva Boss, who is a DJ, actor. You've seen him in the new Suicide Squad movie. He was Javelin.
Oh.
Tia. I've been a fan. But real talk, I've been a fan of him since 2012, And so, like, I've been watching him for a long time, seeing his career soar. Always thought he was a talented man, because one of his big things was making music inside of his car. Have you done that? I don't think so. But yeah, I've been more vocal about liking him because now people start to recognize who he is and stuff, because he's been in a lot of shit. He's been in Suicide Squad, and he's been voicing in Jellystone and Centaur World. He's been getting around, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, all that stuff, and it's been, and okay, you can stop, but I've been bullied by Chris, by Lauren, for some reason people in Birchley's Patreon server. I don't know how it got there, but it fucking started because I was in Derek's server one night, and I was talking between Derek's server and another server, and I was posting a picture of Javelin, and it was a picture of him from the back, so like he was standing backwards, and I deleted it fast off of Derek's thing. People saw it, and then they were like, Chrissy, get into the call. Chrissy, get into the call. And I came in, and they yelled at me for like 45 minutes, just saying how much of a simp I am. And that spread. And I've been called a fucking flawless simp for 2 weeks straight. And the worst part is that right before all this went down, I bought supplies because I was watching an interview he did with Conan, and he has like a fanny pack collection because he likes weird shit. So I was going to do a custom fanny pack of his characters and stuff. Everyone was like, simp, simp, simp. I was just like, I just like doing art, man. It's violent appreciation. And I've been bullied about it for 2 weeks. That was the exact picture. Okay,
You know what I say? Embrace it. Because if people call you a simp and you're like, no, I'm not a it makes you seem more like a simp. But if you embrace it, you're like, yeah, I'm a simp. Fuck you. Then it's like, okay, nothing can hurt you.
I'm not a simp. Just don't you zoom in on the don't. I'm not a simp.
Embrace it.
I violently appreciate. His work is, I can't look at the screen. His work is very inspiring.
Yes, his work. I mean, look at Tia's avatar going all like, whoa, about this work.
Okay, real talk, you want to know the hilarious thing? That's from an interview, because apparently, like, the costume department offered to give him, like, cushions in the butt part of the costume and all that stuff to pat it out, and he's like, no, I'm going to work for it. So he's been, like, got fucking yoked to be Javelin. So all of that is real. And his Instagram is a lot of workout pictures.
And you know who would know this kind of a tidbit about him as a person?
He's been sharing that, okay?
Yeah.
He's been advertising Suicide Squad a lot, and that's the thing. Shut up, Max. You're one of the biggest bullies here. Let me tell you guys, on Monday, I stated the thing, and it led to 45 minutes of me and him yelling at him laughing at me and me yelling at him. So any conversation.
You know me long enough. When you come to me and you are like, yo, Max, I get bullied over simping for this German dude on Twitter. What do you think what my reaction will be? I didn't even know any of this went down because I'm not in any of the servers where your bullies are. You came to me with like, listen to how I get bullied.
I know, but I didn't think you would get... Here's the thing. I underestimate every time how committed you get to a bit. Because the thing is that I could be totally logical, but stupidity is stronger when there's confidence behind it. And that's the thing. Max has just an even level of confidence across the board. So it's like talking to a brick wall made of steel. It's
amazing.
Nothing relents. It's like throwing a ball and it just hitting you right back in the face. But you know, I'm not ashamed.
That's the spirit.
I mean, I never be ashamed.
I literally did nail art this week. That was because a nail art kit came in the mail, and I did Javelin.
Nice.
I wish my camera would focus.
Yeah.
I'll take pictures and put it on Twitter later.
It's still beautiful.
It was a fucking nightmare. because this is like gold foil and shit. And if you've ever worked with gold foil with anything, the shit's like thin tissue paper, and it goes everywhere if you breathe wrong. I'm
Ooh.
very surprised how well this came out. But yeah, so
with
the actual
you-
3 idiots thing.
Exactly.
Yeah?
With you earning up to your simpiness, let's talk 3 idiots.
Okay, so I had an idea for a while for a 3 idiots thing that would be a game show, and I pitched it to Lauren and Max, where I was just I gave a very vague pitch about what it was, and they're like, okay, we don't have to do anything, and that's what every 3.
But the fun thing about it is that we are like, yeah, cool, we just need to show up and then play a game. And when Keyframe talks about this show, it's like, oh, those are the greatest streams, and in the stream I don't need to do anything, and I can just chill, and you guys are my dancing puppets. And I'm like, yeah, but you have to prep this shit for a week.
I'm the person running the, what's it called, the canopy, the fucking thing with the monkey dancing, what plays the music box of
Calliope?
Yeah, Calliope. I've never been able to pronounce that right. I'm the one who made the Calliope, but like, no, just I pitched the idea to them, be like, okay, how about a game show that's kind of like Jeopardy, where I make bad summaries or something. I think I was even vaguer when I pitched it. But Lauren and Max with every 3 idiots thing is just like, we're not the one running the stream. You do what you want. And then I made this, and oh my god. This should not have turned out as well as it did, given that like 80 to 90% of the assets got corrupted like 6 hours before the show, so I had to recreate. I was putting stuff together when when Max and Lauren were in the call, like coming in, getting set up. I was like, throwing stuff in. But yeah, this is Bad Summerity, which is essentially capitalizing on the fact that, according to a lot of my friends, I make terrible descriptions for things. I am not good at describing stuff, or maybe I'm fantastic at describing stuff, but not in your primitive monkey brain language. So I basically just made bad guessing games where I had different topics, I had different questions, and they got points based off of it. And I think it went fantastic. I mean, I can only speak for myself, but it was so much fun. There were just some where I was very surprised people got, or I was surprised that they didn't get. Like, the best part would always be when Lauren would not get it right, so it goes to Max, and then I give them the hint or something, and then Lauren goes like, oh wait, I know this, and it's like, well, now Max has to figure, oh, that was the best question. That one was the best question.
And I actually figured it out, and I hated it so much.
Yeah. Yeah, for people who don't know, court case that causes environmental tragedy is the Bee Movie, a cinematic classic. No one was happy with me with that question.
I wonder why.
And then, I mean, also, I had one that was Thomas the Tank Engine gets cucked, which both of them guessed Starlight Express correctly. I could go on about it for a long time. It was a lot of fun. I had a great time. If Lauren and Max aren't lying people, they had a great time. I'll wait until he's done being distracted.
He pooped in the litter box. Elliot pooped in the litter box.
That's great. That's awesome.
Wonderful, beautiful, amazing.
It is great.
I know. I mean, unironically, it's great. It's progress.
Or maybe he just did it, but he used it.
I'm just...
You will never see a person so happy about poop.
I mean, probably. Anyways, about my week, about the thing I spent a lot of time on. I can only speak for myself, but I think it went really well, and I think everyone had a good time.
Yeah.
Hey.
But yeah, we're probably going to do this again next week, since the next 3 idiots, not next week. because I think I realized this right as the previous Three Idiots ended, that the next Three Idiots Saturday, because it's always the second Saturday of the month, is during the 24-hour charity stream. So I'm like, well, I know what 2 hours of the charity stream is going to be. Hooray. Oh, yeah, I'm stupid. I'm getting a theme song for the show.
Oh, that too, yeah.
Yo!
Yeah, thank you. I completely blanked on it. I'm a terrible person. But yeah, I talked to Music Reborn, or Tavern Raven Music, I think is their new name now. I was like, hey, can you make like a ska-ish opening for this show? You could be really vague. And in 3 days, they were like, here's a demo. There's no horns or anything, but what do you think? I sent it to Lauren and Max, and both of their reactions like, what the fuck? This slaps, and this is way too epic for this show.
I guess I
And
can
I'm like,
quietly
that's...
play it.
When you have three people with a mic.
I'm gonna have to give it a listen.
We can't hear it. We can't hear it,
Yeah.
but it's really it's a lot. I mean, Tia, if you want to look on Twitter, it's my pinned tweet, I think.
I'll
it is.
definitely have to do that after the show because I'm highly interested.
It's really good. Like, I think like a lot of people have said like it sounds like Craig of the Creek's intro, which that was actually one of the things I gave him for intro, just like a ska-ish. I said that I wanted the vibe to be the song that you hear at the beginning of a late 90s 2000s movie when the main character is riding his skateboard to school, or like they're about to get ready to graduate or something. Very, that kind of thing. I think I sent it to Saber, and Saber was like, it sounds like a theme song for like The Weekenders or like one of the Disney afternoon shows. And I was like, these are all great compliments. I can't believe it's for this stupid show. And I'm very excited because it's not even done. There's supposed to be like horns and stuff to really make it ska. And I'm never going to say no to some good ska, because ska is the superior genre of music. We're going to have to replace all of our costumes with like checkers and trilbies and all that stuff. We got to become the
I get Chris to do that for you.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, that was my... Oh god, I winded myself. That was my week.
And I guess on that note, we can also, before we move on to the media, we can talk about this beautiful artwork of the week.
Artwork.
Yes.
Yeah.
I completely blanked. I can't believe that nothing came in over the last 3 weeks, so I had to dig one out of my standby folder.
I mean, something technically did get there. I think there's a picture that Doc drew of me holding a gun, but yeah.
Oh, and I'm an idiot. The one, just did. Bogarts just did.
Oh.
Yeah.
But no, we're gonna look at this one.
Yes.
You lost this chance.
No. We are looking. This is the art of the week.
Yeah. So, for context,
Just download it for next week.
I edit those shipping dynamic pictures when I'm bored and tired, because I find a lot of them that just fit me and Max really well, and this is one of them. You can't draw a chaotic person without me being there. So I feel like this is very representative of me and Max's relationship of normal but also chaos enabler. It really does. What are you doing?
It's Windows is sometimes a dick about it. And when I'm hovering over tabs in the tabs bar, it shows me the desktop, and the problem is that I have to use screen capture on Discord, because Discord is not really doing a good feed thing. So yeah, just move on.
He actually looks like a gremlin. What are you talking about? I am a gremlin. Like, I'm gonna be eventually. I'm just gonna be one of those people who wears like the long black robe with only the head showing, and I just look like a gremlin, and I'm hunched over, so I look really small. And then when someone asks to fight me, I just stand straight up, take off the robe, and I'm like this fit anime person being like, okay, you want to go? It's like Saitama from fucking One Punch Man, just like,
Or King Boomy from Avatar.
Yeah, except I won't be bald. or an old man.
Or will you?
I hope not. I like having hair, even though I really want a haircut. But like, I do enjoy not having my head be completely bald, especially since I think I would look like one of those cone heads from the Chevy Chase movie if I had
Oh
not Chevy
no.
Chase, Dan Aykroyd movie if I didn't have hair. Look, no one's looked weirder until they've seen what they look like bald. Our head shapes are weird. Humans are weird, and we need this on our heads.
I
Not
never wanna see
everyone's
myself
blessed with
bald.
having. Not everyone's blessed with being shaped like an egg, so you don't look weird if your head's completely gone. but yeah, so let's move on to.
Wolfhead is pogging a lot in the chat. But yeah, let's move on to the media.
Yeah, so Tia, what have you been consuming recently? Besides strawberries, it almost made me miss the show.
Yeah. I'm gonna get him after the show. What I've been watching over these past few weeks are two things, actually, but one of them really stuck with me. The Owl House. Finally, everyone and their mother has been telling me to watch the Owl House. You'll simp over this character. You'll simp over this character. And I'm like, fine. I'll get Jacob, grab him by the gunch. I don't know why I said gunch. And then just drag him over and watch. Oh, the Owl House is so good. Whoever hasn't seen it, please take the time, grab your friends, head on over to a comfy couch, get your snacks, get your drinks, hydrate before you dehydrate, and watch the show because oh my goodness, it's like a much more magical Gravity Falls, and funny to say that because there's Alex Hirsch right there.
Yep,
Good old,
there as well.
There's Alex Hirsch again.
He just keeps coming and he just keeps coming.
And he just keeps coming and he just keeps coming. And it's coming. Wonderful. But yes, please, it's a wonderful, magical, beautiful, oh, the art, the animation in some points is absolutely just stunning. But if you ever get into the show, go into it with an open mind. Actually, go into every show with an open mind because expectations are stupid. But it gets so good, it got me to cry at least like once. So please, yes, just and make it OC afterward, even if you're not an artist or if you are an artist. Please, it's
yes. Join a coven. Conform.
Join the coven.
Where's the Hooty love? There's Hooty love here, Wolfhead. What are you talking about? At least I love Hooty.
Since season 2, I love Hooty too. Season 1 Hooty was hard.
Season 1 Hooty made you disturbed when I found that 1 6-foot-long Hooty pillow on Etsy, and you were like, "That's one of the worst things I've ever seen."
I tolerate Hooty, and no thanks to Jacob, I tolerate Hooty.
Oh yeah, Jacob does an impression of Hooty, doesn't he?
How does one spell Hooty's name? Because I accidentally probably spelled Hoodie.
Did you Hooty?
T-Y?
Yeah, Hooty.
Oh no, I'm not. Oh, I believe this is the one that. Oh, is this the one that?
If you spell it with an IE, then you just get. Yeah, there it is. If you spell it with an IE, then it's just Hooty and the Blowfish. Oh my! It's so good.
That's terrifying,
it's
Jacob.
So
there's
good.
your next birthday present. It's spoiled,
The
but
thing was that the Etsy listing had 3 sizes. You could get 3 feet, 6 feet, or 12 feet.
Oh my
For reference, Max is 6 foot. That would be 2 Max's length of Hooty. Where would you put it? Is my question. At that point, would it even fit on your bed unless you roll it like as a coil? Like, do you just lay it across the length of your house and just be like, well,
you know what you do? You lie him down on the bed, him being Max, and then you just take the Hooty pillow and put it in a giant U over his head, and that'll be the most comfortable pillow you'll ever have.
I mean, that does. It would be support. The long Hooty is made to order. Who would buy this? I am the one who would buy this if I didn't spend my money on other people.
Oh, I just realized something.
What is it?
Is there a little dog hidden in this picture?
What? What?
Behind Hooty, you see
It's
this ear?
behind.
Oh my god, yeah, the dog is getting crushed by Hooty.
I can't tell the size of the dog. I don't have a reference.
I think it looks like a little chihuahua with pointy ears.
Actually, wait, no. If you look at the left where Hooty's neck is that the back of the dog? I can't tell.
Wait, I think that's a
Oh
that's a
no!
cat.
What is this? It gets. Oh no! It's one of those spiraling things like on a Twitter search.
Oh no.
Oh,
They're
no.
listening.
They keep reproducing.
GlitchyBits, you love nest.
They split like amoebas. That's how they reproduce.
I mean,
They reproduce by budding.
we have learned since season 2, and this doesn't really count as a spoiler, I'd say, that Hooty is officially a worm type demon. So yeah.
Yeah. All he does is just hack another one of himself out.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe
that's
if you
awesome.
maybe if you cut through him in the middle, you suddenly have two of them.
Oh, wait, if he's a worm type, does that also make him a hermaphrodite? Because worms have both bits, and they can choose if they want to be.
I'm not entirely sure if Hooty is either.
Hooty's just Hooty. That's the
Hooty's
gender.
gender is yes.
Hooty's gender is Hoot.
Hoot.
Oh no, and he's a stinky long boy, so I guess he is one of your simp characters, Tia?
Nope.
Okay, I don't want to know who simps for. If I find art of Hooty where it's just his long neck but there's abs on him, I would be very scared. I feel like that.
I
would be
wholeheartedly guarantee there is art out there like that.
I believe Wolf had just posted on Etsy a commission offer to get somebody to create this artwork.
Why?
Oh, no.
Why would anyone do this to me?
Because
What did I do?
Because it's Wolfhead.
Like I am a good person. I like to think that I am. Why am I always attacked? I am a good person, and yet I keep getting hit by assailants and bullies and people who want to bring terrible things into the world.
But yeah, I guess
But
with
yes,
us
yeah,
gushing,
you recommend Owl House.
do you now?
Yeah. I don't think there's anyone who can really hate Owl House unless you're homophobic. Like, Owl House is so good.
I believe somebody dropped this hot take recently that Owl House is overrated.
What?
I
They're
know,
dumb.
right?
What's their
They should
reasoning?
They don't
That's the
like
thing
fun.
about overrated. But that's it. See, yes, exactly. But that's the thing I hate about overrated as a criticism. Like, I'm sorry that a thing is successful.
Measure it on your own
Like-
merits.
Yeah, it's just kind of like I don't understand that you could just say you personally are not a fan of it. Like I hate that criticism. Put your wrong juice in another refrigerator. It's not welcome here next to my stuff. But it's like but yeah, so people watch Owl House if you haven't already. You're dumb if you don't.
Yeah.
That's our statement here at the Awkward.
You're dumb if
Exactly.
you
And
don't.
Odie, I believe we are talking about the same person.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
This singular person happens to potentially be in Keyframe server. Like,
Oh.
Oh, awesome.
Anyways,
Womp womp.
who goes next?
I mean, you. I think you can.
I can-
Yours still has something that both me and Tia could probably
Probably.
contribute to. Mine is something that I know I've only watched, so I'll go last.
So you are in total control of how long the media segment goes. I'm in favor of that. So, yeah, this was an interesting pick. As always, I forgot what I want to talk. I forgot to think about the media ahead of time. So I was like, oh god, what did I watch in the last 24 hours? Well, I watched something in the last 24 hours, and I actually have something to say about it. Namely, the 6th episode of Helluva Boss.
Ah.
Because yeah, maybe so far if you're on the internet, you have probably heard of Helluva Boss, which is a spin-off of Has-Been Hotel. But unlike Has-Been Hotel, which has been bought by an actual production company and is now getting turned into...
A24. It's getting turned into a show.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, A24 also is this is quick, but some people have wondered where Has-Been will go. A24 is a studio and production company that is usually associated with HBO. So if it goes on a streaming service, which it most definitely will, it will probably go on HBO Max. So have fun, international audiences. I don't know where they license HBO Max shows to.
But who knows? Maybe they end up on Netflix. I have seen some shows pop up on German Netflix where people were only afterwards found out, oh, they are normally on some other networks that simply do not exist in Germany. So that's how Netflix.
That's what you kind of get with. That's what you kind of get with Lower Decks, because Lower Decks for you guys is on Amazon.
That's
usually on Paramount Plus for us Americans.
Yeah. But yeah, so Helluva Boss, spin-off of Has-Been Hotel, has been running for 6 episodes plus a pilot. And so far I liked it. I with the show I was like I enjoyed it. I have watched every single episode, but I never got really truly on the hype train. I mean, one person in this call might actually be simping for one of those characters. And no, I'm not talking about me and Luna. Okay, maybe only half a person on this call, because there's not a full simp. Maybe it's not on this call the person who is simping for Blitzo.
Okay, see, that's the thing. When you say that it's Blitzo, everyone starts to get judgy, because everyone fucking thinks it's weird that I simp the pansexual Brandon Rogers imp. And yet when I say,
you want to spend some quality time with Daddy?
Shut! I hate you, Tia. Friendship is terminated. Everyone did blink an eye when I said that I like Stryker, but when I say, but Blitz is my absolute favorite, and I have two pins of him and another one coming along the way, it's suddenly a problem.
It's people stood the hell down.
I know. I'm playing it up, but
I know.
Doesn't mean but anyways, yes.
So,
I do love Helluva Boss.
Yeah. And I would say the show has probably been gotten continuously better with every episode. Can this stand?
I'd agree. Yeah, I'd agree. I think they build more stuff up with each one, and also in terms of visuals and what they do, they get more ambitious with. I mean, this is literally the longest episode in the season.
It is. One thing is, with 22 episodes, 4 minutes longer than the previous longest episode. And but yeah, I would have to look through the entire playlist to confirm if I would say yes, it got, because I'm not looking at it from an animator point of view, because I'm just a stupid little consumer.
So I also think story-wise it gets better, because you get
definitely.
I feel like you get more into each you get more spotlight with each character as you go on. And this one is, weirdly enough, because it's not the last episode in the season, there's still 2 more of season 1. This one gave everyone a time to shine equally, when in comparison the other the first episode was more Moxie, the second one was Stolas, third one was Luna and Blitz's relationship, and the one before this one was also Moxie. We haven't really had a Millie-centric one, unless you count Millie fucking killing that giant sea monster in the 3rd episode.
Oh my god, yes.
Millie is the cool side of the Millie Maxi coin.
Yeah, and if you don't simp for Millie, what's wrong with you? She's fucking amazing. I love her.
Yeah. But yeah, you already touched on a few things where I'm like, why I actually picked this episode as my media, as a standalone episode. So yeah, we have been getting better and better. Like every episode got better. The last one with Stryker was already pretty bamf. But with what's his damn name? The actor.
Norman Reedus, the one who plays Stryker?
Yes, exactly. First of all, the mind blow. Wait, they got him, and he can sing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of the people. It was actually shocking that this episode, which I would say is the best one, is their first one where they don't truly have a like a big guest star, because each one so far has had a pretty sizable person guest star as something.
So the agents
This one,
were
like,
not?
the agent was male agent was an animator. The female agent, to me, is a big star, but I know why only because it's hilarious. Her voice actor is the voice actor of one of the kids from the original Magic School Bus, and I found it really funny. I find it funny. Yeah, the little Keisha from the original Magic School Bus grew up to be a crazy agent that gets possessed by Stolas.
Being a complete dork.
I know, a dork. But I guess we should put a spoiler tag on. Just in case.
Okay, what I probably want to say will remain spoiler free, but I can turn on the spoiler tag at the end of it if we want to go down there. But yeah, to point out why I would say this episode is, even beside being better than the previous ones, one that really stuck out to me. Long, but quantity obviously should not be a selling point, but it's quantity and on really high level. Character, we got so much character development.
Yes.
Seeing, I guess this is still vague enough. Seeing Blitz and Marxy, Blitz and Marxy actually having a little bit of collaboration going on there, which was in the earlier part where it was like, wow, when they want, they can. As you said, all characters got time to shine. It was not like a focused episode too much. Action. This episode has where we had glimpses of high energy action, high octane action scenes before. Here, once again, just so much of it, and it keeps going, and it's beautiful eye candy. Gory,
yeah, it was beautifully choreographed.
Yes, the choreography going on there.
Even if you're not an animator, the fact that most of that fight scene was basically one sustained shot, you can be impressed. Even the normie eye can be impressed. It's like, wait, what?
I was absolutely impressed by it. Then we had, maybe I'm forgetting something, but I would say the first really and true goosebump moment. And this is a show taking place in hell full of demons, so you would expect like, spooky stuff.
Can we put the spoiler tag on this part, because I do want to talk about this goosebump part.
Sure. Wait, let me put up the spoilers. So since we don't use it too often, maybe a short explaining. You will see a visual cue, namely this one, and once this visual clue disappears, you should mute now if you want to stay spoiler free, and you can unmute once this visual cue disappears. You have the stage.
Stolas' full demon form is fucking terrifying.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
Is this the first time we've actually see someone's full demon form? Because because they implied that that's a thing in the has-been Helluva universe.
I mean, yeah, we saw the.
Yeah.
We saw the princess in Has-Been Hotel when she is trying to shout somebody else, going demon face for a frame there.
Yeah, but there's a reason why Stolas is part of Hell's royalty, and that is why.
Yes.
And the fucking blinking red and black. Also, thank you, whoever boarded and composited that, for not making it fast flashing. My epileptic ass thanks you that I could watch it.
Yeah,
likewise.
But I was just I was the part where the girl's head is shaking, getting possessed. I was like, I'm uncomfortable.
I was already
I was surprised how legitimately uncomfortable I was during that. It was daytime when I was watching, and I'm like,
I followed the person who actually did the SFX to do the Stolas monster form, and I'm just like, ooh. Well, I know quite a bit of people who work on Helluva, or I at least follow them, and it's just I hope all the people that were giving them hate for this episode taking a long time fucking puts a sock in their mouth that hasn't been washed in a few weeks, because it's definitely worth the time. Also, I don't think we're in spoilers anymore unless the drug trip that Moxie and Blitzo take is a spoiler.
I guess maybe, because if people haven't seen it, they don't know there's a drug trip coming, and we were like, whoa, what a fucking trip.
I love the Disney style for Moxie's part,
Yes.
and the
Yes.
MTV drug trip. But I think what made me laugh is I had to listen to the Phantom of the Opera Blitz because I was like, did they get a different? Is that Brandon also singing? And it's like, oh wait, it is. He actually
Of
can
course
hold a
it is.
tune. Well, because the thing is that he doesn't sing often anywhere.
Nope.
So I'm like, wait, oh wait, he does sing. Oh, that sounds actually good. But oh my god, mixing that with Richard Horvitz's voice is like, huh. And then also, it's Phantom of the Opera, and I don't care what you say. A lot of the Phantom of the Opera music is disjointed and weird sounding. So I'm just
was Richard Horvitz actually like auto-tuned, or was that just all him?
that was all him. But the drug trip that Blitz takes is like, if you do not like Blitz after this episode, I don't know what's wrong with you.
But also
But-
the character development, yeah. This one
Yeah.
got
Also,
me on
Blitz
Team
hates
Blitz.
cats. Blitz hates cats, and Moxie loves cats.
You know what? I really want to just splurge. Are you? May I please just?
Splurge
There's
away.
this one animator that I follow on Twitter who worked on this, and it was specifically during that Disney-esque part for
I
Moxie's
believe you
drug trip.
posted the keyframe animation, didn't you?
I think
even?
I might have liked it or something, but
Is it
No.
the my lungs are full of honesty part where he's like,
I don't
there's
know,
multiple.
but it's a part that the wonderful Ole, who has also worked on Klaus, worked on, and I remember it was just like a shot of him holding the candles and like singing, and only his mouth was moving, and it looks so fluid and just I really need to
They
find
got a
it.
lot of industry people to do the Moxie part. Like I know that some of the people worked on Smurfs, like the 2D Smurf movies, and some people worked on
Yes.
Clouds and like DreamWorks movies and stuff. And I'm like, Vivsy, I need your rotary. Like I need to know. I need your Rolodex. Who do you know? This is
Found it.
This is insane.
Yeah,
Yes,
that
that's
one.
the lungs are full of honesty part.
If
Yeah.
you didn't reblog it, somebody else did, because I saw
It
it up
was
popping.
me.
I saw it pop up at least twice on my timeline.
It's
It's so well done. I love how mouths and eyes look like that. Also, canon. This is the final spoiler. Millie does peg Moxie, and that's the most important thing made canon in this episode.
Yes.
Okay.
Now we can go back.
We are back to from Spoiler Town. So one final aspect I also which nailed it for me is at the end of the episode where I was like, whoa, like leaving it with a whoa feeling, is like that. What this episode, because so far all the episodes are kind of standalone. Yes, you have recurring characters and you learn, but they usually just recur. You don't have any true progression that comes from previous episodes. We learn in the second episode about Stolar's existence and we get backstory about the book and whatnot. But yeah, this is established. This is basically how it all was. They took this one trip to the carnival, and now Stolas is there, and we have more shenanigans happening with him and other characters in a combination. But in this episode, there are stakes. There are stakes that go beyond that episode. Stuff that happens in episode 6 is like, and you said there are 2 more episodes coming. I have the feeling that stuff happening in this episode sets the stage for the season finale. I'm not sure if the next episode is already starting the season finale or more build up, but yeah, that's the thing where I'm like, shit, we went from an episodic show that just kept building on the world and the cast and whatnot. We went to now a story with a show with a storyline that goes beyond individual episodes. We are not just shenanigans episode by episode with a theme. We are now stuff is happening, and that made this
shouldn't be
episode for
surprised.
me.
Most
Yes.
modern Disney shows have done this at this point, so we shouldn't be surprised anymore. Well, like most Disney
Nope.
shows start as episodic things and then get a story with higher stakes. We shouldn't be surprised anymore.
Yeah, but I didn't see it coming with that show, so I'm glad that it did. And yeah, at this point, once, as I said in the very beginning, I was never on the Helluva Boss hype train. Now I'm really looking forward to the next one. Now I'm like, shit, give me more.
Yeah.
This one felt
Also,
so big, and I'm excited for the next one.
Yeah.
I was looking at the chat and I think I saw Magical say you could still think Blitzo is a dick and still like him. I read that as you could think of Blitzo's dick and still like him. I was like, okay, Magical, like Jesus. I mean, you can. Vivzy has made it clear that he has a big one, so I don't know. I mean, there has to be a reason he can get people like Stolas and Verasica. It's not his winning personality.
He must have some features speaking for him. But yeah, that was my
Oh
media.
my God.
So I guess it is now time for this year media. Hi, it even pops up on the right thing.
Yes.
Hi, so I'm going to be talking about an indie movie.
That happened
that I
never happened
found.
before.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get bullied. Okay, but no, let me explain. So I found this indie movie that, if you've ever seen the show Grimm, David is actually one of the lead actors in the show Grimm, and he was best friends with Flula like since he moved to Hollywood and all this stuff. And they wrote a movie together, and it's called Buddymoon, and it's essentially about like David was gonna get married and go on a honeymoon into like the forest of Oregon, go on a hike and stuff. But his his fiance leaves him right before the wedding and honeymoon. So Flula's like, you know what? Fuck it. We'll go on your honeymoon together. We'll go have fun. So it's a buddy moon, and it's just this really low key adventure of these two friends bonding in the woods. And like throughout the entire thing, David's reading this diary from Lewis and Clark, specifically William Clark, and all the parallels between his friendship with Flula and the friendship between Lewis and Clark. And a lot of the movie is retroscripted, which means that there's an outline for things to happen, but there's no like scripted dialogue. They're just improvising with each other, and they have really good chemistry, so everything feels like natural dialogue. And it's just a really, the trailer does not do it justice because trailers are trailers and they need to edit it to be sensationalized, but it's just a very calm, funny movie. Like, it's not laugh out loud funny, but it's not made to be one. It's just kind of like, yeah, this is just a chill time with friends. And I watched it and I was expecting it to be like more goofy than it actually is, but it was really like sincere and genuine. And a lot of people, I think, were expecting it to be one of those kind of gut-busting, dude, where's my car comedies. Your expectation
feels a bit like it from the premise.
A
Yeah, but
little bit,
no.
yeah.
It's actually like really calm. It's just Flula wanting to get his friend out of depression.
Yeah.
Like,
And I mean,
that's the...
and a poster like this also does not help to dismiss
Oh, yeah.
those feelings about it. It's a very goofy buddy comedy movie.
I mean, like, the thing is that Flula's a naturally goofy person. I think they call him a human puzzle in the movie. But it's just a thing that David is like really down to earth and everything, and just kind of goes with the flow with things, but isn't boisterous at all. Meanwhile, Flula is the never stopping optimism kind of person. So Jess will like keep barreling forward even if everything looks bad. So you have that dynamic, and I like that dynamic. That's just me and most people. But I actually think this is a fun movie. It's for free on YouTube. I don't know if it would be to everyone's taste, because I guess some people would want a movie with more stakes. There's no big stakes. No one's gonna die. There's no ring to be put to a volcano. But I think it's just like, if you want something to chill out to, this is a good movie to chill out to. Because I was
So you could just go
watching
ahead and
it
put it on the background.
Yeah, like I was just kind of lying in bed and I wasn't feeling good, so I just put it on and I was like, yeah, this is nice. I don't need to dedicate a lot of brain power to it. But I don't feel like I'm rotting my brain.
Ah.
Like it's one of those things where you don't need a lot of brain power, but you're not losing brain cells. It's not inanely stupid. It's actually just a really nice, genuine movie that you could tell was made by two friends who just was like, hey, let's make a movie together. We're funny.
I'll have to give it a watch since it's free on YouTube.
Yeah, you won't lose any money by watching it.
Yeah. And
Hell yeah.
I put the link down below.
So yeah, that was my media. I really didn't have a lot to say besides movie good, me like.
Which is enough to be said. And with that, let's move on to the Q&A. Question time. We haven't played the theme song in forever. But then again, I also would have to find a way for the guest to hear it. Anyways, questions. I have their questions 3 on the Twitter. Should I just start shooting? So,
yeah, start shooting.
Plot Point Media. I believe you haven't asked before, have you, Plot Point? Question. What's a costume you would love to do for Halloween? Oh god, now Keyframe is getting out her notebook with all the cosplay ideas she has collected. It's a long list. Exactly.
I mean, I do have an actual Google Doc of cosplays and parts that I want to make. But that's just the thing. I don't think of it as context for Halloween. If it's Halloween, then I guess I have to be spooky. But like,
do you though? But that's a good question. That's a good point. Maybe go for spooky. Okay, what do I for spooky?
Yeah, like, I mean, if I went for spooky, I'd probably just do a cosplay of Luna from Helluva Boss. I was gonna do that anyway. If I wanted to go more spooky, I have been wanting to do a female Alistair from Hatspin too. But like, you know, that's the thing. Cosplay has ruined me. I can't just go as a classic monster or ooh, I'm a devil. It has to be something. Cosplay's ruined me.
Just out there and just like flamboyant and just I want to be the prettiest person at Walmart. Damn it.
I mean, I would love to do one day, and here's my answer, because it would be me actually doing something I've wanted to do. I've wanted to do a costume or some kind of cosplay where I'm some kind of rock creature that has open parts of my face made of geodes. So I would be having to glue a bunch of rocks to my face. Essentially, crystalline body horror. That's my answer.
Yes.
Because goddamn, I would need to dedicate so much time. There would be so much glue. No one can touch me. Perfect, especially for Halloween. I don't want to get touched by Halloween people.
Exactly.
Like they're touching so many bowls of candy.
Gross.
So, Tia, what about you? I'm definitely not trying to play for time.
Oh my god. Well, I do have 2 ideas because the first one I figured out back in Florida. We went to these little. We went to a what's it called? A vintage store, and we stumbled across some beautiful vintage clothing, and there's something close. I tried on 2 dresses over there. Corset dress. I want to go around town looking like a whore. So.
Ooh, bad. Let me put the whore up on the screen. This is the wrong screen. But then again, I also have to say, if this is the whoriest you can up to, you are still safe. You are still safe.
You know what? No.
You want to be a classic winner of the night? The one that Jack the Ripper comes to kill? Like...
Although there is a second idea that I could probably look a little bit more whorish. Here. I feel like this might be everyone's dream. To go around looking like this on Halloween, but time to out myself.
Oh, you dirty whore! Jesus, I'm not sure I can show this on Twitter, on Twitch. Okay, audience, I can only show it for a moment because I don't want to get banned because this is breaking all the modesty rules that are in place. Jesus, girl, oof! This flowery hairband.
Yeah, this would be the problem with fursuits look more naked when you put accessories on them than if they were just straight up just the suit.
Honestly, now that you say that, yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
is this actually your bunny OC, or is this just somebody who's similar color?
That is actually my Bun Fox
and this
OC
is
that I've
actually
had for.
you being in there.
This
I
is
assume.
actually me.
See, this is the problem if you stayed in Florida, Tia. It would be so sweaty in that thing.
It would be terrible in there, but I fursuited in Arizona, and but I imagine in Florida it would definitely feel like you're
More
swimming in.
Your fur would get matted.
I miss
Yeah.
being tweeted on DeviantArt by your twerking animated bunny animated avatar of that character.
Oh, I'm no longer very active on there, but yeah, I'll try to make a few tweets so you can see that. Tweets, messages.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But yeah, now I'm. Oh shit! No, I just followed. I put too much attention on your ideas instead of
Just think of something spooky.
something.
We have this.
You know what?
We have the spook of horror, the spook of lust. What's the spook of you?
No, I might actually go against the trend that you said there with like going specifically for something spooky, and go for some cosplay at the end of the day. After all, after watching Loki on Disney Plus, I feel like the more traditional Loki outfit, not variant Loki, which is also stylish, but more traditional long black lean leather Loki. But the hair.
I feel like you would also look good as President Loki. That's the true
Ooh.
evil. Politics.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's your answer. Let's see. Here's a question. Imagine you wake up one day and you are in a room with your biggest fear. To get out, you'll have to defeat said fear. How do you defeat said fear, and what is it? And this is from Guess I'll Surrender. Well, see, you're already a losing battle with your question there. But okay, we're gonna try to make this funny because I feel like as adults, our worst fears are a lot more abstract and maybe sad. So, I mean, I also just have normal fears. I hate elevators. My biggest enemy would be a locked elevator. What do I do there? I don't know.
Go John McClane on it and just climb through the ventilation shafts to get out of there and kill some German accent terrorists while you're at it.
I can never do the last part. No, but yeah, I guess I would from that until that point I would just go John McClane. The way to defeat my fear would just to be escaping the elevator and climbing through vents, because all my other fears are abandonment issues. The way to fight that is therapy, and I'm already doing that.
Hey.
But okay, so there you go. There's my boss level was elevator. My way of winning escape room. What about you, Tia?
I mean, I don't know if I could be trapped in a room with my biggest fear, so I think I have something for my second biggest fear.
Is your greatest?
An irrational fear would probably be like.
What is your greatest fear? This phobia of open spaces, and that's why you cannot be trapped with it in a room?
That's one of my fears. I hate open spaces. They make me anxious. But no, my biggest fear, I'm just gonna say it right now because I feel like I've told like everyone so far, is emetophobia. It's the fear of being physically sick. I would rather die than be physically sick. But no, to make this funny, second biggest fear, very, 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 very cliche. If I were trapped in a room with a giant fucking spider, yeah, y'all seen that one video going around? Daddy, 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 hurry! I saw something scurry.
I think some Gen Zers in the chat have probably seen that too.
Because
no,
it's
there it
just a really weirdly animated music video of like a father and his son singing about a spider in their room, and it gets weird. It gets really, really weird.
I
So
hate it. I don't always look at this. But yeah, so you would. So what would you do? Would you just hit it with a guitar?
I'd go through an entire spiel about it, being like, "You're not the center of the world. What if the spider was you, and it brought it through your window and said, 'Hey, kill that thing,'" and and at the end, we just let it go. I feel like it'd be me and Jacob, though.
So you went through the path of nonviolence.
The path of nonviolence through learning about, like, hey, don't be a little shit, respect life.
Oh shit! There it comes.
I hate that. Okay, take it off screen. I don't like it. Thank you. Okay.
Link in the description down below for those who want to see and also hear it.
You know the end of the Suicide Squad with the stabbing? That would be me. So, but what about you, Max? I'm sure you could come up with a silly answer.
I mean, my greatest fear is to fade away in obscurity, and I'm already doing that. So, having a podcast with one of my best friends every Sundays, that's how I defeat it.
Aww.
Hey.
I'll drink to
I
that.
can't. I was originally gonna be mad because God, I hate it when you. Oh, that was somehow a compliment. I can't get back. Oh, what do I do?
I don't know, but here's the thing: I don't have any irrational phobias like the classic ones. I don't have any like fear. I don't even have big existential fears. So
you don't have anything that gives you the creepy crawlies,
Yeah.
like when you look at something and you're like, eh.
yeah, I mean,
You wouldn't be viscerally uncomfortable in a room full of cockroaches.
probably, but it's not a fear. It's more like ugh. So
That would be weird. See there you go. If the elevator was full of cockroaches, I have a visceral hate of cockroaches.
Yeah.
no, but yeah, there are things that I find gross, but not fear. So except for stuff like people or animals that I care for being hurt, but nothing that you can lock in a room with me. So let's go with.
Wait. Here, I'm gonna make one more scenario. See if I can get you. Okay, you are trapped in a room with someone who's hell bent on breaking your arm. Just like
That's still less of
but,
a.
but with his bare hand, so you see the bone coming out and all that stuff.
That's gross shit, yeah, but it's
not. I would be
flinching
terrified
away.
if someone- No, the person's hell bent on doing it. They will not give up. They will want to grab your arm and just go.
Yeah, but that's not. This is like I have asked myself this question: when somebody points a gun with me, of course I will shiver away, but I will not be afraid of that person. I will be like, motherfucker needs a gun. There. It's like, yeah, I will fear for my life in the situation, or in your example, I will fear for the fucking pain of getting my arm broken by a psychopath, but it's not a fear I have in general.
I have a fear of people breaking my arms. What does that say about me?
Is there a name for
that
that?
I'm afraid. I wonder the phobia. You can look up the Twitter question.
Yes.
The phobia of having limbs broken.
Okay.
Traumatophobia. That's a very on the tin thing.
Oh
Well,
my God.
anyways, Enigma Noble Prince on Twitter. If all three of you were on a road trip together in one car, where would you guys go? Who would have what job? And how long would it be before that trip went haywire and insanely off the trails? I mean, to answer the last one, right away. It would probably
Right
even before
away.
we are in the car, there would be shenanigans. But yeah,
We would be having shenanigans in the diner before we go. So me, Tia, and Max are going on a road trip.
one essential question. Tia, do you have a driver's license?
Nope.
So I guess we already know my role. Great, I'm not allowed to drink again.
I can drive. I have a license.
You are allowed to? You have a license? Oh, but how much
I just
driving
got-
experience do you have for a long road trip?
I've done 2 long road trips because I drove all the way to San Francisco and back with Taylor. The thing is, I was only nervous when we were driving to Vegas because Brett makes me fucking terrified. If anyone's been in a car with chatterbox, he doesn't make a calming environment. Even when he's the one driving, we've made fun of him for yelling at his phone. Okay, we'll get to the road trip question, but I got it. So Max came for Katie and Will's wedding like a few years ago. And Mac and Brett and me were picking him up because me and Max were staying down in Long Beach. And while he was driving to get to the off-ramp, you know, Brett's phone's GPS was like talking, and Brett just kept yelling, "Shut up, shut up." And the best thing I've ever heard Max say is, "I don't think she can hear you." Like,
And I mean, there is also an actual button for that. You can literally make her shut up by pushing the right button instead of shouting.
It's so funny. Because the funnier part was that Brett just completely ignored what Max said.
I mean, I probably did just snarky comments on the side, not really directed at him, so...
I know, it was just funny because we were making fun of him the entire trip. But yes, I do have my license. We can take turns.
Okay, so I'm not the dedicated driver for the entire time. Okay.
Yes, you can get drunk sometimes.
So what
But
what
yeah,
are
I'll just
our
fall
roles?
asleep in the back.
Okay, we know this role now.
So we have the baby on board. That is Tia's role here.
Yes, exactly.
Well, I guess me and you can switch responsibilities of being in charge of music. Because that's an important thing.
Brett
I'll just
still
steal the
has my
aux cord and be like,
CDs,
"Hey,
doesn't
listen
he?
to this."
Brett still has my CDs, doesn't he?
Yes, that you will get them back at some point.
Yay! I brought all my road trip music for Run Road Trip, and I forgot them in his car, so...
They were in the trunk, and when we came back after dropping Max off at the airport, and then it was like, "Oh, shoot, your CDs are still here." It's fine. Everything's gonna blow over. You'll be here before you know it. 2 years later. But yeah, Tia, you need a job. We can't have you be the baby on board the entire time.
Also, maybe we can figure it out by determining where do we go, because this was also a question. Where do we 3 road trip to?
I have the map. I have the GPS.
Yeah. All right, Tia. Where do you pitch us a place to go on vacation to? You know what? This is a short.
Is it vacation?
I would say let's make it a vacation.
Okay.
That's the easiest thing.
We're going to Utah.
Why are we going to Mormon land to commit debauchery? To see if we'll go on fire?
Showing
We're
off
going there because
our ankles.
Yes. Okay. So we're gonna go to Utah. We're gonna go to Utah to make Mormons cry. That is the game plan of our vacation.
Exactly.
I'm on board with that. But yeah,
Hell
besides Mormons, what is in Utah? Or was this actually the goal from the beginning?
Well, I don't know. I'm just going off the experience that I had when I was younger. We went to like shit. What was it? Is I gotta look something up because there were 2 places that were just we went hiking and it just I'm forgetting everything about it.
I mean, I'm fine with hiking and forest stuff. I would love to go to Lake Tahoe. I would love to go to a skiing place. But yeah, we're gonna go to Utah. So we're going to be driving for a little while.
And since Tia has this location she can't remember where she wants to get us, there she is navigator, obviously.
Yeah, okay. So
I remember
Tia,
it was Zion National Park and Bryce Canyon.
You're not remembering, you're just reading what Damon put in the chat.
What?
Denim put Zion National Park, but I guess that's the only notable thing that's a piece of land in Salt Lake City, in Mormontown that is in Salt Lake City. So power of deduction is very kindergarten here. But yeah, so we so we're driving to a national park. Tia's the navigator because she's the only one who knows where this place is. Me and Max will take turns driving. Who will be in charge of picking where we eat? I feel like that needs to be a solo job. Because if we have to fight over it, that's when things were going to go off the rails.
I feel like I can trust Key's intuition.
Yeah, I would probably say Key too, because I simply don't know all the American brands, and so I could just be like, hey, let's go. This Chick-fil-A sounds great, right? That's a place here you can eat and it's politically correct.
Yeah. Quick, Tia, put your pan flag outside the car. Maybe it'll give us a discount.
Hey, I really like going to Subway in Germany because of the health standard. It's a very tasty place, legitimately, to go eat. We should go to a Subway in America, right?
Yeah, do you want your sandwich to just be 2 pieces of cake with ham in the middle? Fun fact, in Ireland, Subway bread is considered to have so much sugar that it's technically cake. Wow. You're eating cake with meat in it, but
I just want to believe that this is different in Germany.
So I'll pick out the snacks. 1 to reward because I know the good places, but 2, I'm going to use that to upsert my leadership in this group, because there is one way to guide people, and that's through the power of reward and consequence. So if Tia's obedient, if she listens to me, she gets all the good. We'll get her treats she likes and all that. If Max decides to piss me off, we're stopping at a Taco Bell every 30 days.
Not Taco Bell.
Not Taco Hell.
But the good thing is it will all be fine, because in the morning we will always go to a nice diner, because I'm pretty sure you will not miss out on this chance, even if it's to torture me.
Oh no, going to diners is a tradition. Yep. We can't not do that. It's always the best part. But yeah, so I'll be in charge of food and half the driving. Max can be in charge of half the driving, and we'll give him music responsibility.
And I will be in charge of snarky comments. It's just the thing.
You'll be a radio
navigation. Oh god.
Either because I'm doing my low-key road rage that I usually do when I'm driving, or because I'm the passenger and will just comment on your driving to keep you energized with adrenaline, because you have to suppress the urge to kill me while driving.
Yeah, sure. Oh, sorry, there was something in the road.
I'll be the one talk singing lyrics into your ear.
But yeah,
why does this sound like such a bad mental image? Because you're from the back, just with your head on the driver's seat, talk singing lyrics. Max is over here, like, yeah, you're really hugging that lane super well. Good job. And I'm just like, there's a cliff right there. No one would know. It would take at least a week to find this.
So basically, Tia's role in the car is life insurance, because Keyframe might think twice to kill me and her if it's also you.
Yes, Tia's life insurance. There you go, Tia. That's your second
life
job.
Insurance.
You are life insurance. So that was a great question.
That was thanks, Enigma. It has been a while since we got on a really good tangent with a question. Loving it. Okay. Yes. Back to the Discord.
Here's a question from our good old Wolfhead that is, I think this one may cause a divide between us.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Oh no.
Ask Awkward. Name a himbo that is not attractive. I dare you. You won't. You can't.
But
Tia, you are.
Isn't attractiveness kind of a requirement for a himbo? I mean, they need to hunk. They need to be hunk. Kia, are you still with us?
Let me just go check out Chi-Chi's I Need a Himbo song for a second.
I just watched Overly Sarcastic Productions podcast on himbos, where they tier listed himbos for 2 hours, 3 hours, I don't even know. But I have the feeling, is Keyframe moving for you? She looks very stoically still to me right now. So
Oh
boy. But yeah, I guess we can try to figure out our answers until whatever happened on her end is fixed.
Oh dear.
Also, let me since she probably will drop any second now, let me turn her camera off.
Hey.
Okay, but here's the thing. A himbo is by definition kind of attractive. Are they really unattractive?
Well-
Isn't the hunkness of it part of the entire appeal?
I mean, they could be beefy, but they don't need to be attractive. Like, what?
But okay.
They need to be kind, they need to be
Yes.
beefy,
Yeah,
and they
a little
need
bit
to be
dumb.
stupid.
Yeah. But yep, Discord crashed. She just messaged me.
No.
If it's just an individual program.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with the internet. So Discord's just not loading up. So I'm on my phone right now.
Oh,
So
boy.
I'm not gonna go on camera.
Which
So
is
I guess like
absolutely fair. But yeah, this brings me to the point where I earlier considered putting an avatar for you up. Do you have your? You're on your phone. I was about to say, can you drop me in your gremlin picture, but you can't.
I mean,
because
can you
you're
get on
talking.
Can you get on WhatsApp on your desktop? Because I think I have a picture of myself that I can give you.
I might be able to. Haven't used it in a while, but yeah, sure.
Wait, no. What am I doing? I could drop one in. I could drop one in the Discord. I'm dumb.
Yes. Oh, if you have it on your phone, or if you, okay. Either way, yeah, we are still at the point. Can a himbo even be unattractive by the definition of a himbo?
Hello.
Hello. Hear you?
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. I'm back.
Oh.
Hello.
Let me
Back.
bring you back.
Thanks, internet. You're great. I'm
Yay.
glad that I spend $80 a month on you. But yes, can it? The thing is just when you're asking if a himbo can't be attractive, that just means you're just taking one of the core traits of a himbo away. So
Yeah.
it's just an imbo. Like
An
The
imbo.
H stands for handsome. So okay, the H stands
Hunk.
for hunk. Okay, the H stands for hunk. The I stands for idiot. The M stands for
Male.
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 The B stands for beautiful heart, and the O stands
Yeah.
for when he realizes how dumb he is.
Yes, exactly. That was the best acronym you've ever done besides AWKWARDCast.
Wow.
Good
Oh,
job.
10 out of 10.
Because yeah, guys, don't
I'm
forget
so proud.
the name of the show is actually an acronym, and I tell you at the beginning of every
Yeah.
single episode what it stands for. Anyways. Yeah,
But yeah, I don't-
can it? Okay, chat, give us an
I mean,
unattractive
'cause-
himbo. I guess Launchpad,
Yeah.
Magical dropped Launchpad, but I don't know.
Launchpad's handsome.
He has something. Big
Aw.
chin, V-shaped torso. Many
Yeah,
people will
no.
say that this is
Now I'm
not
just-
unattractive. It's a type, but it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess Baloo. Like the thing is that I'm thinking of the himbo commission Saber got from Lauren, which was fantastic. The tug of war of himbos, and Baloo from specifically Tailspin is on there, so it's a bit more anthropomorphized. But I guess
Hey.
Baloo because it's just full of feral, so that's a very specific audience, I guess. But
Mm.
that's the closest thing I can think of is that I'm trying to think of. Because I'm not even like himbo is not really my taste. I do like, but like I can acknowledge when one is like, okay, but it just I don't know. I guess some people would say Barley from Onward's not attractive, and I could consider him a himbo.
Aw.
I mean, is he stupid enough to be a himbo? I mean, he is very easygoing,
He's
but he
naive.
is.
He's naive.
Yeah, maybe.
He's short-sighted. Like there's idiot adjacent
and
things.
the himbo can be out of shape.
Yeah, I mean, because dad bod people can be himbos.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
If they can be, I guess this counts.
I mean, I'm currently looking through the Twitter account, Your Fave is a Himbo, and I came across someone, I don't know if it's a joke or not, but
Thank you, gimmick account.
Thank you, gimmick account. I came across something that may or may not have been a joke post, but Captain Crunch is a himbo, and I'm like, yeah, sure, unattractive. That's my answer.
Yeah, okay, so we got Baloo, Captain Crunch from the cereal brand, and that's it. Okay, Wolfhead, I think maybe you stumped us that we were having to scrape the bottom of the barrel with cereal mascots.
Yeah.
Tia calls Chris a himbo. So like, I mean, some people would argue that Jenna's fiance Julian, good old Julian Solomita, is a himbo, and
I can
one
see
of
him
the
as a
funniest
himbo.
thing- Oh no, he definitely is one. Apparently, he didn't know what that was, and then his stream had to explain to him what a himbo was. That was a great thing to watch.
Noisy
was
paper
also
dragon
very-
Doofenshmirtz is not a himbo. He is a stinky rat man.
He is
Yeah,
highly intelligent. He is tiny.
Skinny.
He's not
thin,
kind.
He is, yeah, and he's not
he
kind.
looks like he doesn't brush his teeth. Like that is.
He is literally the opposite
Hi.
of a himbo. Literally, in every aspect.
Okay, you have said many cursed things over the course of me knowing you. You responding to me saying he looks like he doesn't brush his teeth with hot is one of the worst things I've ever heard you say.
Have you seen my list, darling?
I know, but I would feel like dental hygiene is a make or break thing. I don't need to be kissing a mouth that doesn't brush their teeth. Like,
Exhibit A, Murdoch.
okay. Next question. I am putting a pin in you talking about your love for the pickle man.
I will save you. I will save you with the third and final question I have on Twitter. From J-Rock, who else? Is it? Yeah, it's a would you rather be stuck on an island alone or with someone who talks incessantly?
So be on an island alone or be on an island with Max? Is that the question here? No, honestly, in this situation, I would be the talking incessantly one because I don't shut up. Here's the thing. I think the qualifier is it someone who talks a lot but you like that person? Because you can like people who talk a lot. Example, if I was either stuck alone on an island or stuck on an island with Max, I would pick the stuck alone on an island with Max because I feel like I would hate being stuck in my own head, and at least I'm talking to someone I like. Like, even if they
And he
annoy
won't be
me, I'm
making
kind of
anything
like,
out of a coconut.
exactly. Yeah, I don't want to go Wilson. That's the big thing. I would never choose being stuck alone because the human mind is a herd. Like, you could say, oh, I'm fine with being in total isolation. No, eventually psychosis kicks in.
Yeah. But I guess I might go for alone simply because I don't want to risk the good relationship with people who I like, because this is a breaking test, being stuck with people for too long. So
island. How big is the island? You don't always have to be around the person.
I mean, talking incessantly is the criteria to ask to qualify this question. No, what I would do is I would simply befriend the local wildlife and become one with the animal kingdom.
The ferret looks so confused.
He just, this is how I could pick him up. He was sleeping next to me. Oh, poor baby. Is your human not letting you sleep?
Well, yeah, because then he's going to be waking up and being a little asshole later.
Get used to it, baby. This is now your life. For every Sunday, this will happen, that you get picked.
God, I wish that were me.
Yeah,
wait,
but
me or the ferret?
Yes.
Oh, and he instantly...
Well, look, ferrets are banned in this state. I can't even have one. I would have a ferret.
He instantly rolled up again the moment I set him down. He just was really like, no, I don't want to be on your lap.
Like
Fuck you, guy.
You have to get a ferret cam.
I know.
It's like one.
In private streams with friends over the weekend when we played Phasmophobia, half the time yesterday we weren't hunting ghosts, we were hunting the ferrets through the room with the webcam. Because we had Hungry Soma and Chuggle, and they were all like, oh, ferrets. We kept showing off like how the ferrets were playing and stuff. I definitely need one. I already threatened that the bottom right corner will become a ferret cam. But they also are free roaming everywhere, so I probably need half a dozen cameras across the flat.
Just point it at one of their nests that they go to a lot, because even if they're not there, you can always just switch off the camera and switch it back on when they're back. Like,
or get a little gate that's like maybe not too little. Just let them roam around in there, and
Yeah, but either way, this is not the point of the question.
Wait,
So
we had
you
a
would say
question,
be
right?
alone. So
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
right.
be alone. Is this gonna have to be my new responsibility now that you have a pet? I have to be the one who ropes the show back into normal. That shouldn't be my responsibility.
I mean, the good news is they usually don't like being on the lab for a long time. They just like to snore in a corner, so no, it should be fine. But yeah,
Okay,
I would
good.
befriend the
This is the
local
ferret stream
wildlife.
now.
Exactly. I would go feral and become friends with the local wildlife on the island.
Okay,
Tia,
and
what
Tia,
about
what
you?
about you?
Honestly, I'm a listener. This is as much as you'll hear me talk, to be honest. So I would like to be stuck on an island with someone who talks a lot because honestly, if I get bored of them, I'll just zone out and still be staring at them. They won't know the difference. To be
That's the power of selective hearing. Like you could just choose when
Exactly.
you tune into this person. It's like
like they're in the middle
Vivo,
of
where
talking,
no
and I
one-
just kind of fucking zone out and be like, monkey.
it makes me think of the fucking in Vivo because no one understands Vivo. It's just to them it's just monkey noises. So he's
Yeah.
just so they're so him and the girl are on the bone. He's just saying how they're not in rhythm and be like, this is you, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba," and then the girl's just staring blankly and then just walks away.
Yes, exactly.
I mean that at some point you just learn how to tune people out.
Oh yeah. I've learned how to do that. I am a master of it.
Yeah. But anyways, thank you for the question,
Yeah.
J-Rog. Let's see if there's anything else good on the
Discord.
thing because
Because,
we gotta speed. We also gotta speed up because it's getting late.
Oh,
I'm
it
surprised with
is.
how
Oh,
long
dear.
the show is gone.
Yeah.
I'm in a lot of pain.
But nevertheless, this show seemed to have revitalized you.
It made me push energy out. That's the one good thing about streaming
It's
and
a
stuff. It's just
distraction.
like it's just the thing is that I'm naturally inclined to be an entertainer. So
Yeah.
even if I'm extremely tired, even if I'm feeling terrible, if I put on a show, there's a little reserve pocket that just comes out. But then right after the show, I break into pieces and I'm like, I'm done with
Okay.
the day. What? It's the truth. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make the question of who has the best haircut. For one thing, we can't see one person, and the two other people desperately need one done by an actual person.
I got
so-
one since the last
No, that is
show.
exactly what I look like.
Well, I mean, okay, I just don't want to talk about the fact that my hair is overgrown. But so yeah, I guess by the sheer fact that we can actually see Max wins. Okay.
Beautiful.
Are things supposed to be moving?
Yes.
Did it wave? Did it wave beautifully?
Sure.
I saw the
Um,
sparkles.
Yeah.
Still works.
Totally. But I think with that we can go to the FMK.
Yeah.
So, Meh
Oh, no.
Meh asks, summer heat, sweet treat, ice cream, go. Fuck, marry, kill, ice creams for ice cream. So the options are Key's favorite flavor of ice cream, A&Y's favorite flavor of ice cream, and Tia's favorite flavor of ice cream, and then we have to make the FMK based off those. So
Oh my God.
I guess the first question is our favorite flavor of ice cream.
But I like the experimental nature of this question, but won't we all just marry our own favorite ice cream?
Well, the guest can. That's but we haven't heard each other's options
That's
because
true.
maybe one of them is a bit more fuckable and one's a bit more marryable. Because some
Maybe,
people
maybe.
view ice cream as an indulgent thing, not a
We'll
marry
see.
thing.
We'll see. Okay,
But
then.
yes, Tia, what's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Oh my god, I love mint chips so much.
Oh, mint chip's good. Okay, Max, I know yours is probably a fruity flavor.
It is definitely one I'm. Let's go with lemon because while I also love strawberry, strawberry is the mundane one, and lemon is lemon.
Can we make it black lemon like the one ice
black
cream we
lemon
got
ice
when we
cream
went
was
to
pretty
karaoke?
epic.
Oh my, black lemon?
Yes.
It was black ice cream that was flavored like lemon, and we got it before we went to a terrible karaoke place, and it was great.
True story.
Okay,
That happened.
but what's my favorite? Because that's the thing. I usually get frozen yogurt. I'm that person in the friend group. Mint chip was also a really good answer. You know what? Sherbet. Just like the mix, the like fruit. God, sherbet is specifically. It's a sorbet, so it is a fruit one. I'm trying to. So like the thing is that sherbet's usually a mix of it. So okay, let's go with like a raspberry sorbet. There you go. I like that.
Cool.
So raspberry, mint chip, and lemon. Black lemon.
Black lemon. So, Tia, you got to go first.
Oh dear. Looking at these ice creams and imagining the flavor, I might not actually marry my own.
Ooh.
Oh.
Let's see. Fuck. Black lemon.
Mm-hmm.
Marry sherbet.
It just sounds like a good time.
And
why?
I'm sorry.
But we don't have sherbet anymore. It got turned into
raspberry
sorbet.
Sorbet. Yeah. I put it in the chat. Look at that sorbet. Is that the one you want to... Please, tell us why you want to fuck the black lemon and marry the raspberry.
I want to fuck the black lemon because it seems kind of kinky.
I mean, you will be stained. If Max's tongue
Yes!
after eating that ice cream was any indication, you will get... Oh, don't do that. You will... There were things I did not need to see today.
I know we posted it on Twitter, but it is literally years ago, so we will not find it anytime soon.
Yes, Twitter search functions will not help us there. But
so yes, fuck black lemon because they seem kind of kinky. They seem kind of open to new things, and they're weird. Therefore, it's gonna be a fun time in bed. Marry sherbet sorbet because I don't know, they seem kind of light, very fun, and just got a very colorful personality. Not gonna lie. And kill mint chip because I've already had enough of that shit. I have it like every time I get it. So like, you know what? What's with a little change? You know, like
so you're breaking
I
the
swear I'm getting fat off
monotony.
of that. I'm breaking the monotony.
Okay. All right, that makes sense. All right, so Max, what about? Yeah, why don't you know what? It's my fault we haven't had a show this month, so I'll go last. Okay. This is my punishment.
So she, sorry, I was trying to actually find the picture.
She fucked the lemon, married the sorbet, and killed the mint chip.
Her own favorite. Wow.
Yeah.
Loyalty is not your highest trait, is it?
She broke the monotony. That's the thing.
She rolled a natural one on loyalty.
Committing.
On commitment. Yeah. So I can marry my black lemon. So I will do it because it's mysterious. It's fruity. It's tart. It's what I want to spend the rest of my life with.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So please tell me how you're fucking the mint chip.
Well, you like it's nice to have a little bit of a crunch going on down there. All this smooth sailing without any. It will be a mess either way. It's ice cream, okay? It will be a fucking mess down there. And
I feel like that if something is crunchy during the coitus experience, you should talk to a doctor.
Yeah, but not if it's not on my end, so it's fine.
Okay, the ice cream has to go see a doctor, but like.
But yeah, having a little bit more texture than just cold. Oh god, it's cold. I forgot that it's cold.
Yeah, I just had the thought of like that's some ice play right there, like a temperature play. But also, I'm just afraid. See, this is why I would hate to fuck the mint chip in the first place. Is that there are crunchy bits. Something's gonna get stuck.
Yeah, for a guy, it might be a little bit safer then. But yeah, I mean, if I don't ram it, anyways. But yeah.
Missed the show. Missed my favorite segment.
Definitely. And I kill the raspberry sorbet. I like raspberry. I like sorbet, but this particular one, it's just so run of the mill. It's like if one has it's not marriage material. And come on, who? I'm asking who wants to fuck a raspberry sorbet, but then again, Keyframe will tell us right now why she would rather fuck it than do anything other with it.
Look, man, I don't have much in. That was gonna be. I was about to say, look, man, I don't have much in my life. That's the saddest way to start a fucking answer. No, here's the thing: is that raspberry sorbet is refreshing. It's usually like it's softer. It's more it's very vibrant in flavor. It's raspberry, so there's a little bit of tart, a little bit of sweet. It feels like it could be a good lover. And I mean, if you look at the picture that I sent in the chat, look how perfect those balls are. Like
those are some perfect balls.
Like,
I'm not
come on.
gonna lie.
Like, and
some perfect fruity.
Wait, were you drinking?
I was drinking.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
I love you.
Too bad that we still have to hear why you want to kill Black Lemon Ice Cream, because otherwise that would have been a beautiful moment to end it.
Oh, my head hurts. I laughed so hard it actually. I laughed so hard my head hurts.
Oh no.
Okay, this is why I shouldn't have laughter in my life. Okay, but no, I'm going to marry Mint Chip. Don't give me that look. But I'm going to marry Mint Chip, and here's why. Look, Mint Chip has been used and abused over the course of this FMK. First, it was abandoned, left out to melt in the sun by Tia, someone who said this was my favorite, this was the one that I was dedicated to, and you abandoned them. And then in a moment of weakness, Max came in and took advantage of Mint Chip. Fucking put whipped cream on that sundae and just left it out to dry. Like, it's someone needs to take care of this poor thing, and that's me. Because you know what, I may not be the biggest chocolate fan, but this one's went through so much hardship in its life. It's dark chocolate, which is what I do like. So I'm going to give it a better life than any of you fuckers obviously did.
I mean, Tia literally killed it, so
I did kill it.
Yeah. And
giving
you know
it
what?
any life
You know
is a
what?
better life.
So, anyways, why would I want to kill Black Lemon Ice Cream? I'm laughing because of the reason. It's totally great. I'm going to kill Black Lemon Ice Cream because you know what? When you hear the title Black Lemon Ice Cream, it sounds so fucking pretentious. This is an ice cream like
the chocolate food episode.
Yes. Like this is an ice cream that screams I'm liked by edgy, pretentious people because wow, I'm something elevated because I'm colored with something with a colorant, but I taste like something that's not that color. Wow, it's so deep. No, fuck you, you're lemon. Stop acting like you're something you're not. You're just a fucking lemon. Die.
Die.
Wow. When life gives you a lemon ice cream, you kill it.
Yeah. Well, welcome back, Tia.
Yes, hello, hi. I love it.
How would you say? Yeah, you may love it. It's kind of awkward for us.
A and Y and Key say hi to the people in the chat. The memes are seen on this live stream as they talk about random grabs. Time for awkward guests.
It's the awkward.
Random guests and funny gags on the awkward guests.
It's the awkward.
Artwork and analysis,
Whoa, whoa,
which you do
whoa.